So yesterday I did something that this is gonna be really short because the message is in the action, but I fucking cried again. I had no control over that shit. Like, so I was just driving after I had dinner and I wanted some fucking like a little sweet after. Like had like a sweet tooth. And I was in Ironbound, the little area next to where I live now, and I had stopped by. Well, there was this little like sweet bakery pastry place. So I stopped in. Well, you know, I was on my like a little, what's it called, one wheel. And I just rode in, and there's this guy outside, and he was like a homeless guy, and there's so many homeless people in Newark that like I've been conditioned to just be like, no, you know, no, sorry, man, just like, nah. But this guy was just outside and like a black dude in the middle of like fucking.
At the light, turn right onto Broom Street.
And like I fucking like felt for it, just like, you know, just being black. And fucking the nigga, he was just like, hey, my man, like, could you buy me a cake? I was like, no. And so I went in and I was like fucking buying shit, and I just kept thinking about the guy. Like, yeah, the dude asked me for a cake. Like, he just asked for a fucking cake. Like, come on, Rashawn. Like, so then I seen him asking some other people. He was like, and then there was this one guy, like, he had asked, and the dude just like fucking shoot him off. And it was just
in half a mile, keep left onto Watts Street.
You know, like, come on, dude. What I had thought was, I saw like myself in him, and I was like, or like God, it was like, that dude doesn't want to be in that situation, like fucking asking people for fucking cake. He wasn't asking for money. He wasn't asking for some alcohol. He was asking for a piece of cake. So, this isn't even the crazy part. Like, I just really was like, you know, it's like at one point I went outside. I'm like, yo, my man, what kind of cake you want? And cause it was just something in me was like, yo, you know. So the dude came in. He was like fucking like happy as hell. And so I got him a cake. He asked for like the most modest cake. It was, fuck. The dude just wanted a piece of cake, man. Homeless guy, he just wanted a piece of cake. So he had gotten a cake. So I'm buying the cake and everything is cool, man. I'm not crying. I'm not like fucking, you know, I just like felt good. Like, I was happy that I actually listened to myself. It was like, help this guy out. And then like, as I'm like checking out, there's this lady like in the place. And this is what fucked me up. She was like, young man, God bless you. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, that guy asked me for a cake too. And I said, no. I was just being mean to him. And I seen that you bought him a cake. And you know what? God's gonna bless you. And I was like, because I didn't do it for anything like that. You know? But what that did was like, that shit reminded me that was a moment in my soul's journey that like I intuitively was told to help this man. Like, something deep down was like, yo, do something. And I did it. And I didn't expect nothing from it. I didn't do it for nothing. And I would have just kept going. But I was reminded in that moment that I had made the right decision. And that right decision was gonna, like, I've read sometimes that, like, you know,
Go past this light, then at the next one,
stories and
keep
shit,
left.
like Buddha, like, helped a homeless person or so, some shit or something, but that, like,
At the light,
led to,
use
like,
the left 2 lanes to
great
keep
things
left
for the
onto
future,
Watts Street.
future, you know, karmic path. And I just felt like that was something that was, like, in my karmic path, because I had a decision, I had a choice, and the choice was to just ignore this man who could have been me, or do what made no difference to me. It didn't even affect me. It was just like, you know, everyone around there was just, no one's willing to help each other. No one's willing to be there for one another. Like, we all, you know, we all do that. So that was a fucking, and I just, like, in the store, when the lady told me that, I just, like, fucking, like, shook up, because I didn't expect to be told immediately that I'd be blessed for that. That was not. And the lady was so fucking genuine, and she was so, you could just tell that she was upset with herself for not having done it. You could just tell. That's why she had said that to me. She had, like, out the blue, young man, God bless you. I'm like, what? So, yo, when you have moments like that, try to keep this story in mind. Because the feeling that I had gotten from just buying a man a $4 cake, $5 cake, look at me. I'm not like a crying type guy, even though lately I'm crying. Fuck it, man. The world is fucked up. That should have bring me to tears.